right, welcome everybody to another Creators One-on-One. My name is Brian, I'll be your host for today, and I am joined with...
Ryan McGann of 4T5 Printing.
Thank you so much for joining me today. Ryan, tell us what you're all about. How did you get started in the industry and what are you doing now?
Sure. Well, after 20 plus years in the telecom industry, me and my wife retired, and we decided we couldn't just sit on our butts at home. So we started looking into what we could do. You know, what can we do next? We have 5 boys; they're all gone. You know, so we're not that old yet. So we thought, well, how can we travel and not ruin our nest egg in 2 years? You know, so we started looking around, and we found you guys, and so we decided, hey, you know what, we can do this. You know, we're not graphics designers. We've never been in the retail business. Sure, why not? You know, so we sunk a good chunk of money into setting this up, and so far so good. I'll tell you, we've had some bumps and bruises in the year. We've only been going about 13 months now. Wow. We've had our bumps and bruises, but we're really starting to pick up. OmniPrint has been the best partner we could have asked for. Had we gone on, I'm sorry, but if we'd have gone with another huge corporation, we wouldn't have gotten the support. We'd probably be done already. You guys have been fantastic. I want to get that out there first. I'm working right now. So I'm printing. I'm getting calls, emails, websites booming, Facebook's picking up. Business is good right now, my friend.
Love it. Love to hear it. You want to show us a little bit of your shop?
Sure. Let's see if we don't cut out. Now, mind you, I'm working out of my tower office. So it's in my house. This spring we're piping propane into my garage, and we'll set that all up. It has to be temperature controlled, as you know. Of course, there's my pre-treat machine. I've got my, this is supposed to be my folding spot. It's a little full right now. I've got my cutting section where all my, this is what I'm printing today. I wish I could see what I was doing here. So I got my press, got some extra shirts, got my powder station, my handy dandy cleaner for said powder station.
Love it. It's quite organized. I'll give you props for that.
Thank you. We can't wait. I have a 3-car garage out there, but it also has my bar in there, so I'm not real happy about that. I'm gonna lose my bar, but you know, you gotta give some pretty tough
sacrifice to be making.
You bet. You got it. But yeah, so we'll be set up out there because we can barely keep up as it is with the single machine that I have now. So we're definitely looking to upgrade soon.
You mind telling the folks here what machine are you looking for next? What's your next step?
That big bad DTF machine you guys got, that all in one. I couldn't pull the trigger on it now because of ventilation. In this small office, I've had a few issues just with normal, you know, where I have to, it's 20 below here and you got to open up the windows, you know, to get the fumes out of here. I go to bed with headaches every once in a while, so but
okay, gotcha.
I got to straighten that out, get out to a bigger space before I get that DTF machine.
Got it. Yeah, we're ready for you when you're ready. Tell me a little bit about what kind of products that you make. What are you doing? Mainly DTG, DTF, other applications that maybe we didn't see on your little tour here. Give us a rundown of what you're making, what you're selling.
Sure. So DTG, of course, is the main product, but I've really put myself fully into DTF right now, and I'm telling, I just love it. I love it. I know we spoke a lot about it, and I kind of gave you some grief about it because I just love my DTG so much, and my customers do as well. And but since I've moved into this DTF, it's allowed me, one, to lower my cost a little bit. You know, the amount of ink you use with DTF is much less. The garments you can go on. I was really struggling with 50/50s with the DTG. I couldn't get them. I couldn't get them to print and stick. And there's other fabrics you just couldn't DTG on. This DTF, I could stick this on a leather coat, a
Very
treated
versatile.
leather coat.
Yep.
I just haven't ran into a problem yet, so I just absolutely love it. We just bought a sublimation machine, a
Okay.
stamp maker. The like the bank stamp things.
Oh,
So
wow. Okay. Nice.
we're trying to expand. We're trying to expand what we do. So we're also looking into the big vinyl banners, like these. Wrong way. Like those there with our logo on it. Uh,
Okay. Yeah.
we have a local guy here that's been in the printing business for I think 50 years, and we're in negotiations to maybe buy out his equipment.
Wow. Okay. Very nice. What were you doing? I know you touched on it briefly, but what were you doing before you got into DTG or into the printing industry in general? What kind of experience did you have going into it?
Zero, my friend. Zero graphics design. My biggest struggles in the beginning were lining up patterns on shirts. I just had zero background in retail. I was in the tower industry, the communications industry, basically since I was a kid. And so that's what I knew, nuts and bolts and climbing and helicopters and stuff like that. So getting into this was totally new. We bought the proper software. I got a good computer, the proper software, went to the right company. With there's nothing you can't do. You can walk into this if you have the time to get it going, and you have the want to. If you want to make it go, you can make it go. It does take a little bit of time. There is a learning curve, but nowhere near like screen print. So I'm 13 months in now, and I'm getting more comfortable. I'm way more confident in my results. I don't make as many mistakes anymore. I'm not wasting thousands of dollars worth of shirts and inks and stuff by making mistakes. But I'm also not. I'm not quick to get on the phone and try it. Well, I'm quick to get on the text, but
Yep.
as far as learning goes, you guys give all the tools to get this done from scratch. I can get on the computer right now and send in a ticket to OmniPrint. They get back to me quick. I mean, very quick. Anything from, hey, what button do I push? What setting do I have messed up? How do I fix this? How do I fix that? Yeah, they're just Johnny on the spot and knowledgeable. So I'm telling you, Brian, that's what's kept me going. That's what's kept me optimistic and got me to where I am today. So I see big things for 4T5 printing in the very near future.
Do you mind telling everybody at home what kind of efforts you're going through to get your name out there?
Sure, absolutely. I do everything from door to door, business to business, I should say. Handing out cards, price sheets. I carry around a book bag with me at all times. It has a soft tee, 100% cotton, several hoodies, with my prints on them. I take them around to businesses and show them what we can do. And I'm doing radio ads, of course, social media, Facebook's really picking up. The website was a big deal. I'm not getting a ton of orders directly through my website, but people go to the website, they get my information, they call me, they text me, they chat with me through the website. So that's been a big help. But I think the number one thing is it's just face-to-face meetings with local businesses, schools, stuff like that. It's hard to get these people away from their local screen printers, but once they see our product and they realize that their shirts aren't going to fall apart before the school year's even over, boy, they come running. They come running. And the word of mouth I get from them, from school to school or business to business, that's where most of it's coming from, in my opinion.
Excellent. That says a lot about the level of service that you're providing. And you know, I say it on pretty much every platform that I'm talking to our general audience. Service is senior to selling. If you service someone right, they'll come back to you. They'll buy something eventually. You don't need to, you know, go through all these efforts to close them on one thing if you don't have the service to back it up. If you don't have the service to back it up, then maybe they'll buy one thing and then that's it, and you lose out on all of that repeat business. So I really like the approach that you're taking and it's evident considering you're getting all this word of mouth marketing.
Sure, I will admit to giving out a lot of free samples. You know, I did that in the beginning. I was nervous, stuff just, you know, in the beginning, you just think nothing's ever gonna, this isn't gonna happen. It's never gonna pop. It's just never gonna get off. So I spent a ton of money just, you know, printing. I'd see a local business and they'd have a really cool logo, you know, so I would just go home and recreate the logo, print out a shirt and take it in, you know. And so I gave out a lot of free stuff, but and then I thought, you know, wow, I'm not getting any hits on this. I'm giving out all this free stuff. I'm not getting any hits. Just the impatience and the time of year, you know, November, December, January, February, just kind of tough for people. You know, you got taxes, you got Christmas, you got all that stuff going on. But it's almost like clockwork. A month later, boy, they start calling. Hey, you know, I want 10 of these or 20 of these or 30 of these. I had a huge hoodie order, you know, for 100 hoodies. Let me get into this. I know you didn't bring this, but let me get into this. Your guys's equipment with pictures and grading and just the clarity of it it's bar none. I did these on some really nice, like $80 hoodies. You know, they're $80 a piece. I had 100 of them, you know, and I'm like, oh God, I sure hope this stuff sticks. You know, I hope it sticks and it doesn't wash out, because if not, I'm in trouble. That may take me out, you know. And the picture, and this was some guy's drone footage of his tractor in the field during harvest. And I just wrapped the banner around it, you know, and I actually took this job from a screen printer. Well, he brought it to me. I should say took
Okay.
it. He brought it to me because he couldn't do the detail. Of course, you know, they don't want to deal in more than, and I'm not dogging screen printers, please don't mistake me, but they can only do 3 colors, 5 colors. They can't do the gradients. They sure can't do a photo, you know. And I was able to take this guy's photo, clean it up in Photoshop, and it looked better. It looked better on the hoodies than it did on the original picture.
There it is.
What do you want? You know, what do you want? That's fantastic. My customers are thrilled.
Love to hear that. Yeah, and that's something that we do on the regular Creators Live as well, is do those deep dives into different things that your machine can do, because this machine is so versatile, right? So, Mr. Ryan, for the people at home who haven't gotten started yet, what kind of advice do you wish that you had when you were getting into the business?
You just got to keep at it. You just got to keep at it. And like you said before, I mean, the biggest thing is advertising, pushing your name, getting it out there, get to your local businesses, get those first couple jobs going, and know that you're not just going to take off and make a ton of money immediately. That's just not realistic in any business. So, but if you're smart about it, you can limit your losses in the beginning and just start to put out quality material. I would suggest to everybody, make sure you get that quality down first. If you can get that quality down first, practice. Get cheap shirts, you know, practice. See what your machine can do. And make sure that you listen to the people that are trying to help. I sat here for months, as you know, just did not want to touch DTF, didn't like it. And I had the same thought as everybody else has when it comes to DTF. When you're talking DTF, they're thinking Cricut, you know, circuit machines. That's a vinyl peely off stuff. I have, if you bear with me 1 second, Jamie, if you could grab me that pair of yoga pants. So this was one of my first DTFs I did. And what I loved about this the most was this. You stretch that,
Yeah.
buddy, those are yoga pants. I just stretch those to the max. There's no cracking, there's no peeling, there's no separation. These have been washed with jeans probably 20, 30 times. I mean, you try that with one of those circuit shirts and you know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. You go to an event, you go to your favorite rock concert, you get your t-shirt, you get it home, you wash it twice, it's peeling off, it's flaking, it's garbage, it's that's it. You
Yep.
spent $40 on that t-shirt,
Yeah.
my advice to the people that are just beginning is be patient, be slow, and utilize your assets. I mean, if people are going to help you out, take their advice, take notes, just repetition, right? Repetition, and you'll get there. And with OmniPrint's machines, you'll get there fast.
All right, Ryan. So I wanted to take a little bit of time to talk about production. Can you tell us a little bit about your production volume? How many units per day, per month are you producing?
Well, with the DTG process, I was probably sitting around, I don't know, all by myself, mind you, 50 shirts a day was a good day. Now with DTF, I kind of doing things a little different now. So I'll print a whole bunch of films, and then I'll press, and it kind of splits my day up. And I can on a good day I can do 100 prints.
Okay.
So, that's if I'm doing just a back, that's 100 shirts. But if I'm doing, two-sided shirts, that's probably about where I'm at with just the one machine.
Great. That's good volume. That's a solid day's work, especially if you're using half the day for, graphic design type stuff.
That wouldn't be correct though, because I'd already had the design ready. And
okay.
When I'm doing 100, of course, but that's using this machine, in my small office, all by myself at home. As you know, things can get a little busy around you, So I'm happy with that amount, but I really work my tail off just to get that.
Yeah.
So that's why I can't wait to get that DTF machine. I just can't wait, because that's going to change the whole ball game.
Yeah, we'll have to get you back on here once you got it.
You're talking about a 15-second press. The machine is doing everything for you, and you're doing 15-second presses. I'm keeping up with screen printers at that point.
Yeah. No, that's some serious production rate. Just having it roll to roll just takes it to the next level.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to that. I can't wait to get there.
Okay. So we talked about you're doing radio campaigns and in-person events. What kind of activities on social media are you taking to help drum up sales?
For sure. Well, we don't boost anything yet. We've had enough from friends and local businesses and stuff that's kind of kept us there. Like I say, I've got to get some more machines before I really push. So I've been careful about how much advertising I do, because I don't want to go out to the customer and say, hey, here we are, we're ready to do 5,000 shirts a week. We're not. We're ready for 500 shirts a week, and that's a whole week, with one machine. So I've tempered it a little bit. I haven't really put the money into boosting. Like, you can do all that on Meta now and Twitter, and you can pay for that stuff. And it works. I know it works, because it'll really get you out there. But just not there yet. So I've got to be careful about that.
All right.
You don't want to get too far ahead of yourself when you're just starting out in a business, because if you do, you can ruin your name really fast. People will start. That's what I hear. We have several other printers in my area. Nobody does DTG, but several other, and all I hear from the customers that come to me, is, well, they have a 3-month waiting list till I can even get this done.
you know, and I'm like, well, I'm ready to go right now, but I'm not going to sit there and tell them I can have something done in a week. And then you know, that game where you just got to keep pushing them off and pushing them off, and that you'll run out of customers really fast.
Yeah. Yeah. Better to under promise, over deliver
Absolutely.
is the takeaway there. Oh yeah. Nice. I like it. Are you looking to diversify? I know you're a huge fan of direct-to-film. Are you looking to diversify into other decoration? You also mentioned, you know, the sublimation and the embroidery. So are you looking to get into other applications like screen printing?
Play, less feel.
Okay. Okay. So moving towards vinyl as another option. I want to turn the tables a little bit. Do you have any questions for me or for OmniPrint in general?
Every day, my friend. I hit you up every day.
I know you text me all the time. You know, usually we have a pretty quick resolution for you, but you know, anything that maybe you wish or you think that other people should also be asking, let's maybe rephrase it there.
Sure. You get what you put into it. So,
Okay.
you know, it's a lot of time and effort, but I really don't have much to say for you on that because of the response time from you guys. Every single question that I have, I get it answered every day. You know, I don't think I've ever gone a 2-hour period without getting a response and an actual result. You know, I can get on with OmniPrint and with my webcam and show them exactly what I'm doing. Example, I had the pump on my wet cap system. The little hose thing came off the bottom. Well, as you know, in order to take that wet cap system off, it's kind of a tricky little, you got to have good eyes and, you know, little tools to get that little spring off there and get it out.
Yep.
So I just did it over a web call with your guys, and bing, bang, boom, we had it done. You know,
Nice.
with DTG garments, the clarity of what I could actually print on and stuff, I didn't really know.
That's right. That's right. Make sure you ask and you shall receive. You know,
It's been that way, bud. It really has.
Yeah.
It's been that way.
we could probably chat all day about your business, about OmniPrint, about DTG. But for the people at home, we're going to go ahead and close it out. So thank you so much for joining me on this interview, on this Creators One-on-One. Again, let people know who you are and how they can find you. And we'll also drop that information in the description.
Excellent. Yeah. Hey, and you guys feel free to call me too with questions. You know, I'm learning this. We're all learning this together, you know. So any of your people, they can reach out to me as well through my website. It's 4t5printing.com. You can email me at Ryan_4t5@outlook.com. You can chat with me on Facebook at 4t5printing. There you can get a hold of me anyway. I'm always available and willing to help.
All right. Thank you so much, sir, and we'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.
Thank you, Brian.